We up in this thing, man.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. Shoot, I don't know. Did you guys? Did you see? Did you see? Did you see the Royal Rumble?
Yes, I
No.
seen that trash.
Oh my god, man! It
Oh,
was so
no.
disappointing. I felt like I waited 20 years to finally see Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley should
Wasn't
have
it?
been running through the WWE.
Yeah, but that match, it didn't pan out to be anything what you thought it would be. I think like the best matches of the night
No
was the
Suplex
first
City?
match.
No.
Huh?
Was there no Suplex City? Was there a bunch of F5?
That was all it was. Brock Lesnar was suplexing him the whole damn match.
Yeah.
He didn't suplex him back, spear him?
He suplexed him back like once.
I gotta
Yeah,
watch
it was mostly Brock Lesnar, and then Paul Heyman betrayed Brock with Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns cost him the title.
Wow.
It wasn't all that at all.
Yeah,
Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns match tore it down to open the show. And the women's Royal Rumble was probably like the best parts, but it wasn't. I was disappointed.
The Roman Reigns and the Seth Rollins was epic. It was perfect because Roman Reigns came out there mad in his entrance, doing what Roman always does.
God mode, son.
You hear me? Straight God mode, for real. And then
go ahead, keep talking.
And then Seth Rollins came out with the Shield entrance.
Nuh-uh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. With the Shield entrance.
He came to the audience?
Yes.
Yeah. The whole thing, Shield gear and everything.
That's dope.
Yeah, Roman shook. He was like, man. But
too bad.
And actually, I mean, he started out whooping some ass, didn't he? Said.
Hold on. What y'all say?
I said, too bad Dean Ambrose is on AEW.
Yeah, that's true. Now, AJ, what you say?
I said, Seth Rollins, he pretty much started that match out kind of pretty much on top.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, like he was whooping some ass, and by the end of it, when Roman figured it out, and he got himself disqualified, it got brutal after that.
Yeah,
you had to cover your kid's eyes.
Yeah, he got real emotional, especially before that when he was hitting them with moves. Seth Rollins would laugh. That shit was sick. And then he tried to do the shit, the shield bump. Yeah, he kept trying to do that every time he tried to pin him and stuff. That shit was hard. It was epic. Sorry for cussing, but it was epic.
Oh man.
Then the show was downhill from there.
Yeah.
Well, why was that the opening show? I mean,
I don't know. They probably thought that. I bet that wasn't probably the most anticipated match.
Why not?
I mean, you got to think they
were brothers. They were the Shield.
But we tired of that.
Yeah.
How much are they gonna fight?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I thought it was gonna feel like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, where they keep fighting over, even though the matches be good, but we get tired of it. That's how I felt.
Yeah, you're just like, okay, here goes Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns again.
Yeah.
It turned out to be the best, probably solo match of the night. Everything else was just like, you could have lived without that.
Yeah.
And this wasn't the women's Royal Rumble. That was nice. What's it? Melina came back.
God, yes. And she did the split.
You saw.
She did the split. So every Gen Xer, we were loving. I could tell we were loving that. Yeah, that was dope. Let's see.
Yeah.
The thing I like about it the most was in the women's Royal Rumble is that even though the older women that came back, they didn't try to make them strong. They made the newer wrestlers look strong. So it was awesome. It was awesome.
And it was kind of dope because you could see with Melina, the emotion. I don't think she's ever been in a women's Royal Rumble or anything like that.
Not that I can remember.
So she was fighting back tears, just making it to the ring and back in front of the WWE audience. She started out the match with Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, it's just pretty dope to just see that and them do their thing, and Melina was still in good shape. They brought back what's the one, the Right to Censor chick?
Yeah. Ivory.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
She looked a little old. She looked a little weathered. Well, they
brought
back Molly Holly.
Yeah, Molly Holly.
Yeah.
Yeah, as with the superhero gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Lita came back.
Yeah.
And then the grand surprise was Ronda Rousey. She came back.
Hey, don't forget about Michelle McCool.
Yeah, she was doing her thing. She was wrestling like her husband, actually. She was doing her thing.
Yeah. That's tight.
Everybody knows she's married to the Undertaker. But yeah. Besides that, man, the Royal Rumble was lackluster.
The regular Rumble?
Huh?
So what about the men's Royal Rumble?
Trash.
Well, how Joe say it? Trash. Man, it was just kind of just flat all the way through. Yeah. And then at the end, I don't know if they ran out of ideas. They send Brock Lesnar out there. He clears the ring with the last 8 people in the ring, like in 2 minutes. Yeah. And then it was done. So I'm pretty sure he's going to go after, most likely, Roman Reigns. It just seems like the obvious pick. I don't know. It just like nothing. It was nothing surprising. Like usually with the men's Royal Rumble, they kind of come through. All of a sudden they'll bring somebody back. And you'd be like, oh shit, But
or Kofi does some amazing stuff.
It was.
I think for
me, my God, you really gonna talk about Kofi? Go ahead. See, this makes me mad. So go ahead, Jay.
But I'm just saying, every Royal Rumble, Kofi does something amazing.
Yeah,
but he never touches the ground, and he gets back into the ring.
Yeah, he botched the hell out of that spot.
Yeah,
it was pretty bad.
What did he do wrong? Did he touch the ground?
He was supposed to be hanging on to the ring apron. Mm-hmm. Hold on 1 second. I had to play daddy for a second.
Yeah, okay. While he go play daddy, let me explain to you.
Yeah.
This nigga jumped. Okay, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. You remember when he first ever did the jumping over to the rail?
Right.
He tried to do the same thing and botched. Like his feet hit the ground. So it was over. And then 2 men after that, Big E came, and then Big E fucked around and got thrown out. So it was like, really?
New Day sucks? Is that what happened?
Yeah, man. Even though it's not their fault. We know it's not their fault, but it's just that it's trash how WWE is, putting them out there like that. You still can make them like they're worth something. Like,
man, I love the New Day one. Man,
every time they lose a title, and you know what's crazy? Speaking of wrestling, they both lost their title to fucking Brock Lesnar.
Big E and Kofi lost to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, even though it was more people in Big E's match, but basically, yeah, you lost it to Brock Lesnar.
Right. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it was terrible.
I feel like that's their golden child right now. Triple H ain't wrestling, so
yeah. But they're making him like too strong sometimes. Like he a face right now, and now so you making him unstoppable. Like you're tripping.
Then he cut his ponytail off like some Samson Delilah stuff.
Yeah, he needs to go back to the old bro.
Yeah, because that hair hanging off the back of his head.
Okay, what the hell I missed?
Oh, we were just talking about the Brock Lesnar situation. How
he's a super face.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of cool.
Cena don't wrestle no more, huh? Because he's the peacemaker.
I don't know what John Cena's up to, but I'm John Cena'd out, so that's good.
Right. You get tired of John Cena, especially when he went back to that dark brown hair, but I guess that's for him to be peacemaker.
He be coming out there with the dad haircut when he do his little appearances now.
The dad hair, he's actually, he looks, you know what he looks like? He looks like Bradshaw.
Wow, he does look like Bradshaw.
He looks like Bradshaw. Like he's about to start talking about stocks and stuff pretty soon.
That's crazy because he do.
Yeah, he do look like Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Before we get off this, go ahead.
What wasn't disappointing though was actually the NFL playoffs. You should be good. Your squad's won.
Yeah. Playoffs was amazing.
Yeah, man. I watched I just watched the Niners pretty much give it away.
Yeah.
They had it.
The thing is, the Niners were getting lucky the last two games in the playoffs. It just happened. It just fell in their favor and set them up. And this time, Jimmy showed his ass.
Man, that stretch. And then the announcers are so cold at the end of the game. They were saying like, well, and we're pretty sure Garoppolo will be in a New Jersey next season.
Yeah, they did. They did. They were like, there it is. This end of the game. This is officially the end of the game right here. And we'll probably see Garoppolo in New Jersey next year.
Right. It was like, man, these announcers ain't got no chill now. Just zero chill. Like, hey, relax. Just call the game.
So you think this is the start of the Kaepernick curse?
Well, they haven't won a Super Bowl without him, have they?
Yeah, but he's the only one that's got to the Super Bowl.
Since
yeah.
It depends because I think the Niners are in a good position to where they could pull off maybe like getting Aaron Rodgers or somebody of that nature.
Yeah.
And if they do that, and then what?
It could be like some type of quarterback curse because the last two games in the playoffs that the 49ers won, Jimmy couldn't say, yeah, man, I was out there. I was slanging that ball and everything was either special teams or defense that helped them get to where they were.
What about Deebo Samuels?
Man, Deebo Samuels is dope. Like he's hella dope, right? He got like the best record right now for catching touchdowns and rushing touchdowns and everything. But he can't put everything on his back.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like that too.
I am happy though for Odell.
Man,
I think that's great because who was the quarterback with the Browns?
Baker Mayfield.
Dude,
he lives at the stadium.
Yeah, he's so trash and stuff. They had the whole world talking like Odell was out of here.
Yeah, like, and then also it made it seem like Odell was like forcing Baker to throw the ball to him, or Like even if he wasn't
just
open,
the whole nine. They was totally trying to wash him out. That's like it's a cold thing with sports media now. How they try to wash out players.
Yeah.
You know, and they really
as soon as he
tried
got
that with
over to the
Odell.
Rams, Odell showed out.
Yeah,
he's playing better than he was playing with New York. Well, he was just amazing.
Yeah.
Right. And now he's going to the Super Bowl. That's just it's dope. I like to see the sportscasters and all the the sports media dudes get shut up after they drive all these narratives.
Well, I hope they lose.
The Rams?
You know it. What city am I from? What city am I from?
St. Louis.
Okay, then.
St. Louis Rams.
I gotta say.
But they're no longer the St. Louis Rams. They're the LA Rams.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody got time for that.
I really don't care who wins the Super Bowl. I just was like, I want to see the Bengals and the Rams in the Super Bowl. So once I saw that it was going to be the 49ers.
Have the Bengals ever won a Super Bowl?
No. I don't think that. No.
But they've been.
Yeah. With what's his name?
Boomer.
Yeah.
I think this is their third Super Bowl overall.
And nah, you think?
It's either second or third.
We're talking about Boomer Esiason and all.
Hold on, I'll tell y'all right now.
Yeah, let me know. Y'all niggas slow, don't check out them iPhones?
I'm not looking this shit up.
Hold on.
I said what I said. I feel like this is like the third Super Bowl appearance, and I'm standing by without
Okay, I'm finna read it right now.
All right.
When was the last time the Bengals made it to the Super Bowl? Playoffs 7 times between 2005 and 2015. They fell in the wild card each time, making their last Super Bowl appearance in 1988 against the San Francisco 49ers.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, man, that would be some history for them to be able to pull out the win. But I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for Odell. I don't know. The way sports media runs down, the way they kick guys down, I just like to see them come back and flip it. And then it's like, you making people eat their words. You know, I want to see that more. But I really don't give a damn either way. The Ravens ain't there. And who cares? If the Ravens ain't playing, it ain't football,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
If the Patriots ain't there, it's not going to be a good game. If the Patriots ain't there, it's not going to be
pronouncing Ravens wrong. It's you gotta pronunciate Ravens.
Patriots.
So you weren't you wasn't a Buccaneers fan? You wasn't a Buccaneers fan the last 2 years? You didn't follow Tom Brady?
No.
Y'all ain't no real Patriots fan. Y'all a Brady fan.
No, I've never been a Brady fan like that. Like, if he left, hey, how you think San Antonio? All our great players left, and still a San Antonio.
San Antonio's a wash right now.
You know what? You can jump over that bridge. Shit. Wash your ass that way.
Yeah, it don't look good for San Antonio for a while. They probably gonna have to it's gonna have to recycle again. Like they're gonna have to get to that point to where they're in the lottery every year.
Focusing on fundamentals, get another coach. Greg Pop has done amazing, but it's time for something new, a new mindset.
That's what they already got her. They already got her. She's in the D League right now.
Right, I know she's in the D League.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's one of the best coaches ever.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Like San Antonio's D League team is cold with her coaching.
Damn, that's dope. Yeah. Pop probably is tired.
He is, but he probably waiting on her.
Like him being like the front face and the head of it, like after he lost his wife.
Yeah.
It was like a slow decline after he lost his wife and everything. Mm-hmm. It's just like, I'm just here, man. Like I'm fulfilling this contract obligation.
He be out there on the sideline looking like Logan. And the long hair. Like, damn, Pop, is that you? Yeah, man.
Yeah, even his press conferences are like even shorter than before. Like it's just, I don't think his heart's in it anymore.
I can understand that. The love of your life is gone.
I mean, just all those years of playing at such a high level. I think like you just are playing and coaching at such a high level, and just going through the
and then your support system. There's like a lot to do with it too.
Yeah,
you have your support system there whenever you're traveling or doing whatever, you know. And then she was like the mom to the team. So losing her probably took a real big toll on her. I can imagine why.
I can see that.
And he never took a real break from it either. Like he never really stopped.
Man, the Spurs were the standard for probably at least a good 10 years.
Yeah.
From like what till 9? Well, longer than that.
Yeah, longer than that.
Like 15.
Yeah, like
they giving LeBron problems and all that through all this title run. So you think what, like 99 to 2014?
Damn near.
Yeah.
That was the last time Tim Duncan, right? They beat the Heat.
Yeah. They did beat the Heat.
I mean, yeah, and they were a standard. Like they were steady. Like you just knew that 15 years the Spurs were a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, dudes had a hell of a career.
Right.
Yeah. So let's get to it. Let's get to these generic, lame ass Kwame Brown fans.
Man.
That's why I got this on. Because I want the smoke.
Man, I tried to hold it down for us as much as I could in the comment section.
The thing is, it all took like one snippet of something we said, one thing that they didn't like, and they just rode with it, right?
Yeah.
Like I was like, he shouldn't be talking about basketball. Let me see y'all play basketball. When's the last time y'all been in the court? Why shouldn't he talk about basketball? If you watch the whole segment, you would hear that I said he shouldn't talk about basketball because he said, I don't want to talk about basketball. Don't regulate me to just a basketball player. And then he jumps on this thing and talking about LeBron. Right? Or they'll say something else. Well, he's been years in the league. Why can't he do this? Like, listen to everything we're talking about. They hear one thing they don't like. Y'all are the weasels that he was talking about.
We was all kinds of weak weasels and using white boy tactics. We was using the white boy tactics. And it was ridiculous. But I mean, I was trying to hold it down for us, but that was like the main thing that I kept seeing was, I don't know, somehow since Kwame made it to the NBA, that somehow eliminates scrutiny. And the main thing that we were speaking about is, like you said, it was just the contradiction or the hypocrisy, whatever you want to call it. It was just like, okay, you swear you don't want to have a basketball conversation, but yet you're constantly doing the same thing that you're speaking against. And then when people come at him about his game, because his game was fucking trash. And so when we talk about that, then it's like, oh, well, I'm over here talking about trading and coding, so I don't know why y'all bothering me. And it's like, come on, man. You can't pick and choose. Like, if you don't want to have a basketball conversation, leave the shit alone. And then another thing that was really getting me, because people was like, well, did y'all make the NBA? So how can y'all talk about him and all this? And I'm like, okay, well, then we can break it down. If we can't talk about Kwame because he made the NBA, then let's not stop there at breaking it down. Then there should be levels there, since we're talking about levels. So Kwame shouldn't be talking about anybody that makes over 6 points a game.
Correct.
You need to talk about the lower tier guys and the bench warmers and the water boys and stuff. That's his lane now.
If he was talking about somebody who was sitting on the bench who don't really contribute to their team and reading the stat sheets or something, I understand that, right? I'd be like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why are you sitting here reading the stats when you need to be helping your team or trying to figure out a way to, either win or continue to win?
Yeah, he got an opinion on Scalabrine. I want to hear it.
Yeah,
right. That's his lane, right? That's his lane.
Put in the lane.
So, yeah, and then it's crazy. I don't know, just the whole thing with the comments and whatever, the little bit of backlash and everything that I think people just probably took too far. I think we touched on something that I don't think people are focusing on too with Kwame, and that's how he contradicts himself. And then they try to tie in the two situations. Like, okay, he may have a good message and he might have some ear candy over here, but everything besides that is bullshit and fuckery. Like, he's always fucking with somebody. If it ain't Gilbert Arenas, he's throwing shots at Matt Barnes that ain't talking about him no more. If it ain't Matt Barnes, he's talking. I'm not seeing some. Oh, they're always going at Tommy Sotomayor.
Yeah.
And as a black man, they're always calling Tommy Sotomayor crispy.
Yep. Keep on talking. You got to do daddy mode.
Oh, yeah, you got it. But yeah, and I had to say earlier that with this whole pro-black image thing that he's doing and supposedly having a message, for him to be a black man down in another black man calling him crispy, that is coon shit, period. There's no excuse. There's no room for that. You can't downplay it. You can't twist it or excuse it. That's coon shit. So, like, just off of that alone, he contradicts himself. It's like we're not supposed to be putting down black people and everything, but yet that's what he does, and then he does it in the grossest fashion. Right. Calling another black man crispy, that would be white boy tactics.
Definitely. Huge colorism, putting us against each other like that. Like, the comments that we have told about Kwame wasn't even all that bad. Like people were up in arms and offended because we were pointing out, like you said, the hypocrisy of everything he's talking about. Now, I don't even know.
Now I'm kind of pissed because all the damn comments. It's like, dude, well, let's hold on. Let's get into this motherfucker a little bit then. Because even when you talk about his message, he does nothing to further that message. He does nothing to further that message, man. And it's just like, I mean, how long are you? I would think at this point, because he's quick to always point out Gilbert Arenas being $100 million man. So we could say Kwame was a $64.9 million man. So you would think at this point there would be foundations, or he would have started a coding foundation to get people driven towards that, since that's such his narrative, something. And it's like, why is there nothing attached to him besides him sitting on YouTube collecting donations?
Donation.
And then going to the crab shack with those donations.
It's like, come on, man. And I just think it's crazy that he has that big of a following. Even still, he's still viral, everything he posts. And then people don't hold him to that. It's like, man, we don't really see anything. Like, the message is good, but I think if you're in a position at where he appears to be, then I think naturally he could do more. Instead of just constantly getting on here like, hey, man, these schools need coding. Like, I'm sure he can build a little coupon or something somebody can do to go to a trading school or a coding school in his name, or some sort of little foundation. I've seen his live before where somebody has offered that, and he skipped over that comment and started talking about the hoes and shit, jocking them on the bottom of the screen. So it's just like, I don't know. It's like at the same time, like, yeah, like it's kind of like going to church. That's what Kwame reminds me of. He just reminds me of church and stuff. Like, you go there and you know, you get the little ear candy, you get the ear service, you get the good beat. You got gay people all through the choir, you got pregnant moms in the pews, all that. And then at the end of the day, nothing changes, and the pastor drives off in a Benz. That's Kwame Brown pretty much watching it. That's why I don't follow that shit. I can't deal with
the message.
Yeah.
Propel his narrative.
Man, look, fans, y'all need a life. Because y'all don't want this smoke. Leave us alone because we're gonna bring that drama to you.
Right,
man.
See how he's looking like the Blair Witch Project over there. You saw what happened in that movie. He gonna make y'all stand in the corner.
I'm trying
to leave us alone.
Serious. I'm trying to be serious, but and that's the thing. To the people that do end up watching this and everything, like they gotta understand, like this ain't like that typical where we just feel like jumping on Kwame Brown. Everybody for some reason is so educated on the algorithm all of a sudden, so we're supposed to be algorithm thoughts and all that. And this is just not that type of show. We see something and we want to respond to it, then it's just pretty much that's just what we do. It's not necessarily a thing about Kwame Brown. If you make it about Kwame Brown, then we'll break his ass down.
Look, let me tell you, this is a grown man's podcast. Yeah. We do grown man things. We're not nothing feminine, nothing lame. Yeah. We're not going to use our emotions to get into a conversation, and we're not gonna play victim. We're not gonna do none of that. Yeah, like
they was trying it too.
I know
they was trying us. You needed to take care of your kid, and I can't rap. Gerald ain't funny and shit. I'm like, God damn, God, whew.
Wow.
Boy.
Well, continue. I would like for them to continue to watch all the way to the end, and then let us know how you don't like us. I like it.
What was the one? Oh, you guys got no chemistry.
We're not just three niggas that just happen to get together on a camera, though. Like, hey, you want to go? You want to do a show? You want to do a show? Let's go. You want to do a
show? But then the motherfucker that said it, I don't even want to shout out his name. The dude that said it, he's one of these dickheads that sit on YouTube and just repost other people's videos all day, trying to claim fair usage.
Wow.
All he does, he doesn't offer any content. Like I think with this show, like we'll naturally get better. This is a new space for us where people watching and stuff. This is 2 weeks. This is the third week. Yeah. So we'll naturally get better. If you're out here just jacking people's content and posting it, you really have no room to speak.
It was funny though. It was funny if he tried to use our stuff, and then someone told him, "Why you share them people? They don't have no chemistry." And then he reported back to us to let us know that we don't have chemistry. Hey, y'all get your shit. You gotta get some chemistry. This is fair use now. I need to use shit.
Hey, people are idiots, man. They're idiots, and it's hard because it's like if we get on them, you can't help but talk about Kwame. And this is Kwame's fault. It's leading these people for Crab Shack money. I mean, it's really annoying. It's really annoying. And it was hard. I mean, I enjoyed going back and forth in some of the comments, but then some of the comments were just like, come on, man. Come on.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. See what comments we have tomorrow.
Feed that baby. Dude, like, man, come on, man. What did he say? He said, I should just pull it up, but he said, what, 3 grown men gossiping and need to go feed the baby. I'm like, then you a grown ass man watching 3 grown men gossip. Then it's like, what the fuck is the difference? Like people that's the thing. It's like I don't know why we can't say shit about Kwame Brown, but Kwame Brown can talk about any and everybody all the damn time for no reason to generate his buzz. Then when the shit get hot, he get to fall back and be like, oh man, yeah, we need trading in schools, we need coding in schools and all that. Like he ain't just stir up a whole shit storm throughout the media the whole damn week. Just one of those people that throw stones and hide his hands and they don't expect anything. I just think that's mean.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. What's going on with it?
Most of that.
The crazy thing is the comments about go feed the kid or doing that. Like no one's pointing out the fact that he's a father and he's there, a black father there with his child.
Yeah.
And then turn right around and then talk about how that's like That's pretty much Kwame's message, and that's why we shouldn't say anything. Like the people that follow him are just like him, and it's sad. Just fucking aimless, like man, like dude, that little girl be all right.
She'll be all right. She right here.
Anybody can look at the camera and see that that's a healthy little girl.
So if you have a child, you know how children are. They see that you're distracted and you're doing something different. They want to get in your face and have attention. They want you to play with them now. Oh, wait a minute. I was running over here in a circle, not acknowledging you, but now you not acknowledging me. Hey, I need some hey.
My kids won't talk to me for a week until I set up to do this podcast.
Right.
Man, he's seen you, son, since last Thursday. What do you want?
My child be coming. Hey, what you doing? What's going on, Dad? What's happening here? Nigga, I'm
working.
Yes, and I told her, look. See, I got beef with her. I said, I fed her. I got her everything she wanted. I said, you cool? You ain't gonna bother Daddy? She said, yeah. She said, yeah, I'm gonna be good. Now, look, she attacking me right now as we speak.
Right.
Because
kids are little liars.
To ruin adults. That was their message. Like they were sent here to harm adults. They'll sneeze in your face.
Oh.
They'll backwash on everything, any and everything. I don't even know how you backwash a plate, but they will backwash on a plate of food somehow.
Man, I'm telling you, soon as my baby sneezes on me, man, I just start going ahead and cracking open the orange juice.
Right.
I don't even waste any time. And she be getting me good. It'd be like, it's just like, oh,
she be hitting them like the Great Muda.
And it don't work. Exactly. That's what it's like. It's like a mist right in your face. And nothing works. Like, that's it. You got a cold.
They just look at you like,
yeah, they don't care. Yeah. They don't give a damn. And that's it. You got a cold after that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yep. You throat get tight instantly. All of a sudden, it's dry right here. Damn. Man, every time.
They don't want to eat their own food. You can have the same exact food, just smaller portions for them. They'll say they're not hungry as soon as you try to eat. Or climb in your lap, touch your plate, all kinds of shit. Kids are horrible. They're trying to kill you. They don't let you sleep. They hate sleep.
Oh, man.
As soon as they close their eyes, oh, shit. Oh, hold on. They start screaming, hey, come get me. I don't know how. My eyes is closed for a second. I need y'all.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. My daughter be dead asleep, fighting her sleep. She be running around.
Right.
Then she try to like wake herself up and psych herself out. She starts singing the count song from Sesame Street. Stop.
Right.
Stop. Like,
my daughter used to march around in circles to try not to sleep. I'm not tired.
Man, she be trying. She'll pop up like the Undertaker and just start doing gibberish and stuff like, like, man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The stuff that we go through with these kids, but people, they get in their feelings and think they can say anything, and I don't know, they need to understand we're not Kwame Brown in that regard.
No, sir.
We have thick skin.
Very.
And I know I heard a few feelings on the responses. Our skin is thick. We've been doing this for a long time. Not in podcast form, but carrying motherfuckers and roasting. You have become pretty wicked.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I don't really expect any like type of big response overall, like when it comes to Kwame Brown or anything like that, because it really would be pointless on his end, and I really don't see anything coming from that. It's not like he would come on the show and he would leave the show, and I would be thinking like, Kwame wasn't that bad at basketball.
Yeah, right.
No.
You know, that too, right? The whole, did y'all go to the NBA or do all that? We're not street ballers, or we're not people who are professing that we know the game and been playing the game all our lives and never made it to the NBA. right?
Yeah.
That wasn't our goal in life like that. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was to do that, then I would be able to make that path and make it. Like that is a straight path to the NBA if you dedicate your life to getting there. So if you're trying to make it, you're going to make it. Mm-hmm. You do all the things it takes to make it. So that's the one thing that, like, making it to the NBA is making it to the NBA. Now, being a superstar, being a well-renowned, known person that took the storm by league, that's a whole different level. But getting to the NBA is just like getting any other job that you want to get, if that's where you're trying to be.
Correct.
Right. And for some reason, I guess since he has a sweet message, we can't talk about his basketball when he's talking about basketball, even though he doesn't want to have a basketball conversation.
Yeah. So let's talk about another person that doesn't know what the HE double hockey sticks. Like, they don't know what they're talking about. That's Tasha K in the Cardi Brown.
The thing is, Tasha K, all she had to do was cease and desist.
Hey, no, all she had to do was shut up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Cardi knocked the sonic rings out that motherfucker.
Oh
my God. 4 million.
But Cardi B told everybody when she came out, little bitch, you can't fuck with me if you wanted to. Anybody fucking with Cardi B, something happens to them. You either get sued or you get shooed. You saw what she did to Nicki Minaj.
Man.
Or you get beat up.
And then it's crazy because she's had the I guess the orders to cease and desist, and old girls just going in making lies. Like, that's just wild.
Allegation, lies, slander, defamation.
Right. Let me see if I can pull up because I wanted to pull up the breakdown of this 4 million lick that Cardi hit. Got
the STD, and it was like, now she don't cook, she don't clean, but she's burning my thing. Like that. That's why she was like, hey, calm that down. Yeah. It ain't real.
Your daughter over there gang banging, man. Yeah. Gang banging.
She a hater, man. I tell you. I gave her my phone and everything. She got her pad and my phone. And she's still doing it.
You don't see what I'm doing over here? I said, what you look?
Man.
Genie Turban on, damn it. I'm gonna make a wish.
He said, he pretty much said, fuck your podcast.
Yeah.
Darkness is.
They should have never gave you 3 niggas a podcast.
Kwame Brown paid her, man.
Your daughter using them white boy tactics.
He said, you little weasel, I'm going to give you $15,000 to stop this damn podcast. Use all the white boy taxes that you can.
She's like, don't worry. I know how to get under your skin just right. I'll push all the right buttons. Or the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? I'll push the wrong ones. And you're going to have to help me. Either way, I got you.
Oh, my God, man. Dude call his daughter a weak weasel. Weak weasel.
But let's be real. Let's calm down. The case with the Cardi B. That's
here we go.
3.4, 3.5. Perfect.
Right before this happened, though, right before like a year before this happened, there was this kid who found out where Cardi B lived and was like trying to put it all on the internet. It's called like doxing or something. What? And Cardi B was like, stop, please, kid, you don't do all this. I'm not gonna be dealing with the kid, right? Yeah. She sued his parents.
Smart.
Damn, so Cardi will be fucking around.
Right. Yeah. Like, I don't know how come Tasha K didn't know this. Like, Cardi B, she's above fighting and doing all that now.
No, I think she knows that she can't fight. So she just sues you before you sue her.
Okay. So let me see what we got here. Update from the 25th was jurors handed Cardi B another resounding win Tuesday in her defamation victory over Tasha K, who is Tasha K. deciding the celebrity blogger and her company should pay the rapper $1.5 million in punitive damages. The jurors also awarded Cardi every penny of the expenses and attorney fees that she requested, combined with the $1.25 million in actual damages were awarded with Monday's verdict. The total compensation that Kibi, known as Tasha K, and her company, Kibi Studios, should pay the rapper now tops $4 million.
$4 million. You know, the crazy thing is, Cardi don't even need it, but it's the principle behind the principality behind the whole thing. Like, if we ask you to stop saying this, stop slandering my name, accusing me of something that's not true, or have proof that it's not true, and you continue to do it, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to that lawyer.
And she was she had followed it up. She had finally came out with a statement. And that statement was just, Tasha K. Yeah, that statement had me like your boy right here.
Yo, I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to say.
Vexed, if I may use the term.
Vexed. Yeah. Shout out to dude, man, because he carried it perfect. Like, that was like the way he broke down the apology. Like, if you would have listened to the apology, it was really like, damn, like it was just no remorse or anything at all for lying on this girl
or learning from what you're doing. So like, well, maybe
none of that. And it was just like, damn, this is some of the weirdest shit. It just wasn't the time to try to like have an Illuminati conversation, because it wasn't even about that. It was like, you blatantly lied on this girl. She told you to stop. You kept fucking with her. And I think ultimately, I don't know, there's something in the air that's just saying ultimately, like, stop fucking with people.
Yeah, leave people.
You see, there's so many facets. Kwame Brown and shit. He be getting that work, fucking with people, and you see it with Tasha K, fucking with people.
Yeah,
and yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. People gotta do better, especially when it comes to the point of just fucking lying on somebody.
Right.
Cardi do enough bullshit, really. Like, if you don't like her music or whatever your preference is, she does enough to the point to where you ain't got to make up lies, especially shit like that that can really change, or damage her reputation or hurt her music. And at the same time,
while Tasha K is
everything. Yeah. And Tasha K always talks like a black woman, a mother that's about her business and her brand and stuff. So it's just like, when you're doing that, then you kind of got to watch how you move it.
Right. So she talks about all this, but she goes after exactly who she says she is, a black woman, all about her brand. She's 2 children, right? And she wants to slander her and break her down.
Okay, hold on. Before, because these fans gonna go after us, because you said, okay. If you read your books, we know Cardi B is black. But the people that don't read, they're gonna say she's not black, she's Latino. So I just wanted to say that.
I thought we was to the point. I thought we were starting to get to the point to where we
of color, right? So like, black and brown got to stick together. Like, why even bring her down and try to break her down?
Right.
To do anything for clout.
And she's got to pay heavily, but she's vowed to fight on. And
man,
I'm like, damn, get out the casino.
I didn't think this was gonna happen. I didn't think it was gonna go this far. She knew I was playing.
Man, at some point, man, you gotta be like, come on, Cardi, let that slide. Like, I ain't got it. 4 million, boy. I ain't got it. I ain't got a piece of that. I ain't got a piece of it.
When it becomes like that with court, anytime she makes money, they're gonna take some money off top right away and give it to Cardi. Like, OJ is still paying Nicole's family, so anytime he makes money, it goes to Nicole's family.
Man,
that's why he was trying to get his stuff back from the casino, his memorabilia, so he could sell.
Man, I don't know why people be fronting and stuff. Like, I don't know why we as black people, why we front over money. Like Tasha K was like downplaying like having a GoFundMe set up, and I'm like, shit, motherfucker, you better set one up.
I would.
You know, this lady 4 million. If your fans are tap into that,
Her GoFundMe should be like, I fucked up, y'all.
Man, help! Just
help me,
help!
I gotta pay Cardi off.
Yeah, you got enough fans and stuff where if they all put in like $1 a piece.
But the thing is, she lost a lot of fans. Like her subscribers and fans have dropped like by 45-50%.
What?
Not more now. Tasha K lost all kinds of fans after this.
You got to know when to hold up.
Hey,
know when to hold up. Know when to walk away.
When they ask you to, that's when you walk away. Please stop. That's when you walk away. When it was normal, nice little DMs, like, please stop saying this stuff about me. It's not true. And she kept pushing. Then became cease and desist.
What would make you do that shit? Like, why would you get online or just do that?
So Cardi posted about cold sore on her mouth, and she tried to say, no, that wasn't a cold sore. It's a sexually transmitted disease that she got. It springs up every now and then. Cardi was like, no, it's a cold sore, and everybody knows if you had chicken pox, you get shingles, cold sores. They're all in the same family of herpes.
But cold sores, they are.
It's like a cousin.
But that's not it because cold sores are a form of herpes.
Yeah, it's like herpes like B.
It's the first one. But
so
they had Cardi turn over STD test though.
Right.
So that was in the court, and it came back like, Cardi coochie clean. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Let me explain the time.
That'd be funny if that's what she said. You don't cut it.
I'm saying, like,
I'm just saying, you trying to say I got a dirty
I knew it was going downhill when them STD tests came back, and she ain't even have a.
And right when they read it, she was like, "Oh God!"
Right, came through dripping, drip.
Let me explain the timeline to you guys. Basically, Tasha K brought on somebody that used to live with Cardi. It was a female, and they had a couple of episodes about it. Like, she sat her down and she was explaining everything Cardi B did, that Cardi B didn't like black people, Cardi B, all this extra stuff. And then she brought that up, that she does have the disease, and it just kept on. And then Cardi B said, and I think in a video and on Instagram or something, like, just leave me alone, I don't have it, blase, blase, blase. And she just kept on. She kept on trying to antagonize her, saying, yeah, you do. And then Cardi B threatened her. And then she said she was going to sue, and she was going to tell everybody that Cardi B threatened her because Cardi B was going to try to beat her up. And that's the reason why Cardi B sued her. Because she said, fuck it, I might as well just sue her first before she sue me for beating her up.
Right.
That's nonsense.
The thing is, she was hot, and she didn't get to really think about what her actions and saying things. And then her team was like, no, wait a minute, just send her this. She says it again. Now you can get money. You sue her. Don't mess up your paycheck.
There you go.
Doing stuff crazy. See what happened when you try to go after Nicki Minaj. So let's calm down. Be careful with me.
Man,
you got 2 kids. You got Culture and Culture too.
They said Cardi was on the stand talking about that junk had her suicidal. The whole thing, like,
them lawyers did her person.
Yeah, of course you say stuff like that. There's a defamation of character. You're in the limelight, right? So now you got to say, my fans are probably going to think less of me because of this. Mm-hmm. I feel like this. I was a depression for a while. Because, like, right before the lawsuit happened, Cardi B did disappear off of social media for a little bit.
That's true.
So it all plays out. Man, that's some genius stuff.
But I'm saying, like, you think it was legit, or you think like she was just playing it up?
Could be a little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
4 million. But you know, everybody has their egos and their feelings. So, and if she had, like, if any of Cardi's fans jumped on that wagon too, it was like, come out, be clean, like, you know, you ain't, or something, you know, could have took a toll on her.
Yeah, that makes sense. I never really followed Tasha K's show like that for her news to really affect me in any type of way like that, or, you know, opinion wise. But I mean, hearing the whole story and everything, and I don't know, that just kind of like give Cardi some kind of cool points, knowing she's clean. Like, I don't know.
And then on top of that, Cardi was trying to get justice for the girl who went on a Bumble date with this old white man, and she ended up dead. Y'all hear about this?
The black girl, the dark skin black girl,
yeah. She went on a Bumble date with an old white man.
Yeah.
Right? She ends up dead. The white man calls the cops. He talks to the cops, tells her, yeah, I don't know. She woke up, she was dead, but there's like blood, semen everywhere. But the cops let him go. It's like, oh, he's a nice guy. It was harmless. Nothing happened. It's happened in Connecticut. No one hears from her for 7 days. The family goes to her apartment. There's a note on the door that says, if you're looking for, I forgot her name. I want to say Tasha, but I don't know if that's her name or not. If you're looking for her, call this number. It's the apartment manager that said she was found dead in her apartment. So the family's like, well, how come the cops didn't tell us about it? And the cops are like, it was just a harmless little thing, incident. And he's like, well, how come the guy is not a suspect? So after all this comes to light, the family puts it out on social media. Cardi B takes it and tells all her friends and fans and everybody to, like, bring some noise and bring some justice for her. So now they open up the case again, and the family's got their own private the person who does the autopsies and stuff to make sure see what the cause of death was. Because even if it was supposed to be an accident, you still need to know what the cause of death was. It was like a heart attack. There was he had some sleeping pills there in the room.
Was it the black girl?
Yeah. And the crazy thing is the cops didn't take anything from the crime scene
at all.
There was a condom, there was blood. All of it was still in her bedroom, untouched. And they let the guy walk off. I feel like he's like a public official or something. They're trying to sweep this under the rug. I feel like he's somebody in Connecticut to where they're trying to sweep this under the rug and make it seem like, you know, she just messed up.
That's what you're talking about right here?
Yeah, that's her.
Yep.
That's her.
Yeah.
All right, put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Right now, Cardi B's a low-key superhero. She's teaching people lessons in defamation, and she's getting justice.
Man, that's unfortunate. Sister's got to leave that swirl alone.
Yeah.
You know what we talking about, boy. Brothers get a bad rap. They get with these white boys, and end up taking the long one.
Man. I was talking to this one black girl once, and she said she only dates white men. I was like, you know, those are the crazy ones, right? The white people, the ones that end up will kill you, kill themselves, do all that. And she was like, well, niggas hit on me. I would let a nigga hit me anytime before I let a nigga stab me.
White people take it down by the river.
But all of it's bad. All of it's bad. I was like, but you can't think that all black men are gonna hit on you. Just like I can't think that all white men are gonna kill you, but he don't have no soul in his eyes. Like the one I'm looking at that you're with right now, he got them soulless eyes. He look like I don't know where
his blood going through his veins. I talked to her
like 5 years ago, and we were cool. But then she moved somewhere where she's isolated, and like she don't have her social media no more. So I don't know where she is. I was like, I hope this white man didn't take her and started eating on her like Hannibal or something. I don't know.
Like, I don't care if you date whoever you date, but
date who you date.
I just hate that when you demean your own race. Like, I hate the black women and the black men that say,
I was gonna say black men do it too.
That's what I'm saying. They say white men are better, white people are better than black people. Like, don't say that, because the people that you people that you chose were
you were
fucked
trapped.
up. Yeah, like
And I had to learn that. That's what's crazy. I had to learn that. Well, not really learning because I always knew that it was like that's like a bullshit kind of take to have, against your own people. But understanding like, okay, once you date outside of your race, you kind of see that women can kind of be the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And it really shows you like, nah, it's the type of woman that you're picking, like you said. Like, so if there's certain qualities that you may find attractive in a white or a Latino woman that you may think that you want to put that above black women, like you would have to know that there are black women with them same, what you could say, I guess what most black men say, polite qualities or submissive qualities or
right
fiery qualities, because niggas love to big up Latino women for being fiery, but then black women and shit, she's a black bitch and all that.
She's angry. No, she's angry. She's angry
and all that stuff. And it's like, dude, come on, cut it out. So it's like it's really just about finding, the type of black woman or black women, black man and stuff that you want, that exhibits these good character traits and all that, rather than just being like thinking like, oh, well, just because he's white or just because she's white, that means that it's automatically better. We got to get away from that.
Right. And the crazy thing is all the different nationalities and races, everybody dates outside their races and nationalities. But for some reason, black men and black women are the only ones that bash their own nationality or race. Like you don't hear some Japanese person with a black person like, yeah, I don't dig these Japanese folks or anything. You don't hear about the Latinx or Hispanic people talking about, yeah, I don't date nobody like that. I got me a black person, I got me a white person. Right. They might do it. They might,
even if that's their preference.
But they don't. They never say, I don't do this. They never put their own race or people down.
Right. Yeah. And it could be even if it's their preference, because preference is fine. Like, but even if a white girl dates black men and that's it, she's just like, I'm not dating white boys, she still won't put white people down. Like you said, like, it's crazy.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, we got to do better on that.
We have to do way better than that. And it's not about communication.
Stop.
And how you want to be communicated to, because for some reason, like we'll get up in arms from somebody our own complexion or our own melanin status, but someone else that's outside of us can say the same exact thing in the same exact way, and we'll find understanding in it. We'll be like, well, they didn't really mean it like that, or
we do that with everything too.
Right.
But one of the biggest things that I can't stand now, modern day, is with the surge of more black people getting into business, and how we have this black business label. And whenever a black business does wrong, then you always see it online. Oh man, see, that's why I don't mess with black businesses and everything. And one black business represents every black business as a whole. Yet when people go to McDonald's, they fuck up your order every time. They don't want to give you no sauce for your shit. You'll go to the convenience store, they follow you around just because you black and don't call when you press the damn button to come unlock the shit out the damn aisle. Like we deal with bad customer service, treatment,
all the time,
quality across the board all the time from white companies, and we don't say nothing. The minute people don't even post when business is good for a black business, but let it be something bad. They fuck up on something. The
crazy thing is, it don't even have to be all that bad. They can forget the napkins and they will post and talk about it.
See, that's why I'm coming in.
Yeah. Or they expected a discount because we're black. I went to the black business.
Or they just expect $50 for 2 plates.
And now we're all up in arms like $50 for 2 plates. But then you realize these people got like 18 rib slabs and like it was way more than what they're complaining about.
That too. They'll go to a white restaurant. You've seen the little the fancy white restaurants. They'll act like they balling and stuff, and they give you like a piece of something and drizzle some crap on it and sprinkle a couple of crumbs of rice.
A plate this big worth of food.
Right. And you think that's the
be like, oh,
Is this the appetizer? No, this is the entree, sir. Oh man.
Yeah.
Spend $300 on a piece of nothing.
But if a brother don't fill up the plate with, we can't even close it with fish, then it's a problem. And so $20 is too much. It's just like, man.
Yeah.
People buying all them ugly, what do you call them? I don't know. They all ugly. Every brand, like all them Gucci and Fendi and all them shirts and shoes and stuff. People spend hundreds on that shit. And then look at a black person, a black designer, and then act like it ain't worth nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like, dang, I can't believe niggas want $30 for a shirt. It's
like it's a black boutique or something where they got like high-end clothing and they got really great designs. Like, oh, I'm gonna check this out. Oh, I'm not paying $120 for no shirt
off top. And then go to the Nike outlet and pay $50 for a shirt with just a check mark on it and 50% cotton.
Or break their necks and spend like $1,000 for a Gucci shirt
just to say they got Gucci on their shirt. Like, it's like, man, boy, like you be killing me with that. And that's the thing. That's why we're telling people, like, man, if you really on that pro-black shit, like, man, you got to really support and, figure out our problems and then figure out a way to bring each other more together and figure out really how to boost us up. Because, man, the first chance we
still
get,
mindset that's happened over generations, and it's like slowly it's gonna have to
it's ingrained in us to automatically look at white as better. Like white means more expensive. I don't know if I was paranoid.
White means right.
I don't know if I was paranoid or maybe I was just a little too in my blackness or something, but I noticed for a while, or like back, I think like certain products, when they come out in multiple colors, the white one is worth more.
It has more detail or something too. Like it seems like
hell no, it just be white. Like for example, like I remember one time I was at the Apple store and we had got at the time, except my wife's or like it was like one of her goddaughters or something like that. We had got her an iPod. That's when those was hot.
Yeah.
And the white one cost like $10 more. It was the exact same.
Oh wow. The thing is with now it's the difference between like human like flesh white and then like the color white for like it still has the same thing. Like so a white car could be going 90 miles an hour and then a red car could be going like 70 miles an hour. The red car would get pulled over. Right. Because it's just something about all society. When they see white, they see right, I guess.
White is right.
It's so weird. Man. And then like it seems like it's a status to have like all white, poor, pristine, clean white stuff in your house too, for some reason.
Yeah. I know all white ain't always good, especially when it comes to them parties. Well,
white is godliness. I don't know what you're talking about.
Them all white parties is boy. Man, I'm hearing some crap about those.
All white parties. You think they got to play the mashed potatoes? No, they ain't gonna play the mashed potatoes.
I don't know what y'all talking about.
They be like, oh man, these boys are tripping. Why you got the one eye? He's doing the pod with the one eye. Like, ridiculous.
Oh, man. But look, on this subject, I just wanted to say, as black people, you don't have to do everybody all black if that's how you feel. But at least on Friday, buy something black so we can change the narrative of Black Friday. Just go to some black establishment, if it's restaurant, clothing. If you see a man on the side of the road selling CDs, I know you don't get CDs, but you know what I mean. Like, just try it. I used to do it all the time when I was in St. Louis before I moved. You feel great when you do it.
Yeah.
So, and another thing I do want to speak to as well with that is because that's a good idea, but I don't think that necessarily we should be obligated to buy black. But I think we also need to separate that whole thing with the label black business. Like we need to appreciate good business. Like we need to understand that good business doesn't come in a color. Good business is good business, period. Bad business is bad business, period. It
Right.
doesn't matter if
Yeah.
it's a black business. So
Yeah.
it's like if it's a bad business, then you deal with that business accordingly. Like stop putting a label on all businesses that are black because you have limited bad experiences with one business or whatever.
Only thing
I
I
just
got a
think
problem with. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Only thing I have a problem with is that we need to, because every other culture supports their own.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, just speaking. Like we can say the
Especially
Latin culture.
Latinos.
Yeah. Think about it. They have a grocery store called Fiesta
Mhm.
out here in Texas.
Yeah, I
They
love
go
Fiesta.
to Fiesta. We don't have no black Fiesta. You get what I'm saying? They support. They even support the Spanish version of Walmart. They have it's a Walmart and it has spelled in Espanol. Like they support
Walmart Tika.
they
My
support
Spanish
all
is
of
bad.
that.
Don't
I'm just saying they support their own regardless. And white people, when they say the small business, they mean their they mean white business, small white business, and
Right.
they always support it. So we should be doing the same thing. Not the
yeah, bullshit.
copycat, is that we were doing it in the 70s. We were doing it in the even
Right.
close to the 80s. And then
Right.
when the 90s, the crack academic came, it was over.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, we had a whole city that was about to become like our own thing in Oklahoma.
We
Yeah,
had
Right?
Black Wall
we
Street.
had
Black
we had
Wall
multiple
Street.
we had multiple Black Wall Streets. But keep going.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that was the main one where they ended up bombing it
Yeah.
because we were
It
so
blew that
successful that
shit
the
off
black
the
dollars
map.
were staying right there, and we were circulating it within ourselves and within our own community.
The reason why, because it's the same reason why they got rid of Gaddafi, is because we were finna start making our own money. We were going to start talking to Russia, Africa, and I think one of the Asian countries. And around that day, they just decided to bomb us because of that. Even though they say that cop out because the guy raped the girl, but he was with her. They were
Right.
together. Like, but that's the main
That
reason.
don't even make sense because why do we have a military bombing? It's over a rape.
It
Which
wasn't
happened to
military.
be a lie.
It was a cop. I'm sorry, I don't want to like I'm correcting y'all, but it was a cop helicopter where they took just like they did in Philly. They did Philly the same thing. They took a bomb, lifted up with a helicopter, and just start dropping
And
on
here in
bombs.
Vegas, we had our own casino, Moulin Rouge.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
very successful. All the black talent that would have to go in the back door and do their little stuff on the strip. At
correct.
the end of the night, they're going to Moulin Rouge. We're having a good time, and they end up burning that down.
Right.
Yeah,
And then we
Yeah,
had
that's
the
just crazy.
sign
And that's a
there.
lot
I
of
thought
what
they
it
was going to
is here.
memorialize the sign, but they ended up taking the sign down, putting it at the neon light graveyard, and now it's just an empty lot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I can understand it from that point that we do need to get to a point to where we do need to uplift ours better than what we do. Like
yeah,
even if, and I do appreciate that point that you made. Like regardless, buy something black, because, and that's one of the things. Like our within the black community, our money doesn't circulate with us like long at all. I think I don't know the exact statistic, but money leaves black community like it's damn near as soon as we get it,
yep.
and that's
Minutes.
why everybody builds around us
Yeah,
because they know once we get paid, we're at the liquor store, we at the mall, we at everything,
The
giving it
supply
right back.
store.
Asian.
We don't spend no money in our own communities building up anything or none of that. And yeah, we do have to change that.
I feel like, see, there's another thing. I feel like we do spend money in our neighborhoods. It's just that they come and take our businesses and put their own. Let me do one short thing. St. Louis, perfect. A black woman owns a gas station in St. Louis, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how Arab, I don't want to say Arab, I don't know what you would, but you know, people with hair wraps, whatever.
Yeah.
They start antagonizing her. They start calling the police. They start calling the public, whatever, to get the inspection people, all that on them just to destroy her business because they're black. It's something about us making our own money that they fear. They don't care where we spending it. It's just that we're making our own money because they depend on us.
Right.
That's towards the gas stations, that's towards liquor stores, that's towards little mom and pop grocery stores. All these other cultures depend on us to survive. That's all I had to say. Like, so any black person, don't feel too bad. It's just that you need to know that they still depend on us, no matter what it is. If they were trying to be hip, they depend on us. That's all I have to say. Hold on, what that thing?
Someone said Kwame Brown is a professional victim.
Yes, he is, boy. Yes. Hold on.
Get the smoke. You ready for the smoke?
Yes, he is. Bring that smoke. Yes, he is. But yeah, but that's what I wanted to say. Because we hurt each other so bad. Like we're not.
Kwame got kids.
What? He got kids.
I didn't even know.
You didn't even know he had kids.
He got kids? It's a good question. Then if he got kids, I didn't know he had kids.
Damn,
Jesus, that's terrible. Yeah, he got kids, but I mean, I don't want to speak on this situation because I mean, I don't.
No one knows the full extent of his situation, so
his kids didn't do nothing to us.
If I had to
he didn't really do nothing to us either. I'm sorry, he didn't do nothing to his kids didn't do nothing. It's just that his fans, some of them are lame.
Right.
Yeah, but we still want that smoke. Bring it. And thank you. What is that? June House. Appreciate. Thank you for watching the show. We appreciate
you. Yeah, all day, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, still learning how to do everything. I wanted to keep the comments up through the show, but then I also didn't want us to be
distracted.
Yeah. I like it like this for right now, and then we can, what you could do, like what you just did later throughout the show, just start bringing us in, so then we can do a review on what we talked about from the comments. Answer, you know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Answer questions, all that.
Yeah, I guess it does work. I don't know if they're still here. They was here around 8:06, 8:05. 8:30. I don't know if they're still here, but
if they're watching the show, at least if we bring up the comments, we can reply to them, and then they appreciate that.
Right. Is there a delay though? Like when you go live?
No, it's not. I just didn't bring them up, during while we were talking because we was kind of, going in a little bit. That was that one, and I can pop them up like that.
Okay.
That's dope.
That's an interesting statement, though.
Yeah.
It does seem like a professional victim.
Right. Like it all makes sense now.
Yeah. I just don't know how people don't see it, or I don't even see how. I don't know. I don't see how it makes us a problem. That was like the whole thing too. People were like, "Oh, well, what about his message?" We didn't speak on his message at all. Like, really, like it wasn't about that. It was just about him being a hypocrite.
Yeah.
Based off of basketball and his game. And if he gets to sit here and try to down talk LeBron, then it's like, what's the issue when other people do it to you?
Right.
They're not lying, but somehow everybody's lying on Kwame, but he's not lying on LeBron.
Yeah.
Then it's the fact that he did it from a standpoint of what he speaks against, as far as how the media carries these athletes. He tried to jump on a narrative and do the same thing. And I just thought that was kind of trash because he really tried to act as if players are not reading the stat sheets. or at least the superstars, or the guys that's really controlling the game, controlling the pace. You know, guys like that, the act like he sat in the league 13 years and just didn't see that. And if it happened, somebody was getting knocked out. It's like, man, cut the cap. It's all cap.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Yeah, but as far as the other comment, I don't know his whole kid situation. I know I don't never see his kids on the screen really. Times that I've watched, and I'm real leery on speaking on people's kids situation.
Right.
Like if I don't know the situation,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that have a motherfucker ready to see you and shit in a different way.
Yeah.
And so I don't even play with that. Now, if I knew some stuff that was, facts, and then I'd speak on in that regard. Yeah, especially if he came at us or came at you and we were really serious about that. But me not knowing his situation where I could really speak on it, nah, I'm good. I leave the kids out of it. I think regardless, it's a black men with our kids. I think it's a great thing. Fuck the child support system and all that. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
It ain't that personal with Kwame. That's why we want people to understand, like, it's not personal like that. It's just an observation. Yeah, it's just an observation. It's like, damn, like, how you gonna do one thing, say nothing? So,
all right. Okay. I guess that's the end of the show, huh?
That was the gong.
Gong.
Well.
All right, y'all.
That's Jay Almighty. That's Geraldine.
2 names.
I'm Super Dope Keys. You just came into the arena where we pull no punches. We hit you with straight facts and hard truths. You've been chin check. Hey! Let's go.
Big no.